So when we are using preposition plus gerund, we want to make sure that when we're using by and with, we are trying to express how something is done. So this is especially important when you are trying to take the SAT because there are questions that ask you to combine the sentences, and usually the ones with prepositional phrases are the shortest one. But unless you're trying to express a purpose or how something is done, you cannot use a preposition like by or with. For example, Pat turned off the tape recorder by pushing the stop button. That's indicating a purpose, right? In order to turn off the tape recorder, he pushed the stop button. Mary goes to work by bus. That is indicating how. Andrea stirred her coffee with a spoon. And this is also the manner, the how. So by is used for means of transportation and communication. For example, by plane, by boat, by bus, by car, by subway, by taxi, by train, or usually we would prefer to use on foot instead of by foot. Whereas communication, we would also use by mail, by phone, by fax. So nobody uses fax anymore, but essentially this is like a phone type of machine, and then you can send a copy to the other person by email, by air, by land, and by sea. And of course, there are others, for example, by chance, by choice, by mistake, by hand, when you're writing something by hand, making something by hand, by check, or actually nobody writes check anymore. We would pay in cash or by our credit card, or we can say pay with our credit card. All right. And of course, with is used for instruments or parts of the body. We can say, I cut down the tree with an axe. I cut the paper in half with a pair of scissors. I swept the floor with a broom. I wiped the table with a cloth or a wet wipe. She pointed to a spot on the map with her finger, so on and so forth. All right. And now let's take a look at the exercise. So we can complete the following by using by plus gerund. Okay, so first, students practice written English by writing compositions or essays. We clean our clothes by washing them in soap and water. Khalid improved his English by watching a lot of TV in English. We show other people we're happy by smiling. We satisfy our hunger by eating something. We quench our thirst by drinking something. Or I figure out what quench means by guessing or by looking it up in the dictionary. Alex caught my attention by waving his arms in the air. My dog shows me she is happy by wagging her tail. So remember, you want to double the consonant G because this is a short vowel sound that ends with vowel consonant. And Carmen recovered from her cold by staying in bed. And remember, whenever you have and or but, you want to have parallel structure. So, and taking care of herself. You can omit the word by because that can be shared together. All right. And that is it when you have by plus gerund.